Greetings, everyone, and a warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. I'm Tom Poland, beaming at you from the Sunshine Coast in Australia, joined today by Eli Natoli. Eli, g'day, a warm welcome from down under. Where are you hanging out?
Hi, thank you for having me. I'm from Maryland, USA.
Maryland. So where is that for the plebs down under? North, south, west,
So
east, right?
yeah, it's very close. Yeah, it's on the east, very close to Washington, D.C. I'm about 30 minutes away from Washington, D.C.
Are you having one of these super hot summers where you are?
Oh my gosh, hot and humid. Usually it is hot and humid here during this time of the year, but this year it's just been
It,
horrific.
it's
Yeah.
extreme, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get off climate, and we're definitely not getting to climate change because we've got less important but still very vital information to share. Folks, Ellie's got a superpower, and it's around monetizing your expertise and really scaling that. So a lot of you will have something that you're extremely good at, and the challenge is how to get the genie out of the bottle, if you like, and really potentialize the profit and also the potential to help people within that expertise. So that's what I'm going to be drilling down on with Ellie's help. She's an international best-selling author. She's a professional speaker. She's a marketing strategist. And that's a really important distinction, the strategy, the marketing strategy, the ability to look at your marketplace big picture and figure out where the opportunities are. She helps experts scale their income, impact, scale that as well, and freedom with one-to-many offers. And think of it like we're not going to go fishing with a fishing pole. We're going to hop on someone's trawler and get a lot of fish, right? But one of her specialties, because doing that normally creates a lot of complexity and it's very easy to get overwhelmed. And one of her specialties is to simplify this through a strategic approach so that that sort of opportunity is available to all of us, almost all of us. She's got a very unique approach. Strategic service first marketing has helped thousands of coaches, business professionals sell one-to-many programs, offers, online courses, membership group, all those good things you've heard about, you thought you should be getting into. It's even possible Ellie was behind some of those success stories because she's generated sales in excess of $40 million. So might be worth listening up. Ellie, thanks so much for accepting our invitation to be on our little show. Our title today is Pilot Your Profits, Monetize Your Expertise in a Predictable Way. I love that word, predictable. Let's kick off. Our timer is going to start as soon as I find that countdown timer. Here it is. 7 minutes starts now. Question number one, Ali, who's your ideal client?
Experts who have a mission, they have a purpose, and they just want to make sure that it gets in front of the right audience.
Perfect. Question two, what's the problem you solve for them? They've already got the expertise, right? They've got the mission, they've got the drive. Where do you come in?
So a lot of times, what I hear from them is, I know what I have is result driven. I know what I have can really impact people's lives. It's really, really important. And my problem is I can't get it in front of the right people. I don't know what it takes to get it in front of them.
Right.
And when I do, I don't know how to convince them to buy it, like the value in it, to buy that offer.
So it's really a twin problem you're solving is getting the offer, making sure that the offer is in front of the right people, but also, I would imagine, naturally, authentically, and gently leading those people to make the decision that's going to be beneficial for everyone. We're talking about people who have done the hard yards and they've got experience, they've got something that's helping people. So they're probably pretty good at what they do, pretty smart, and they're wanting to grow. What would you say, other than the wanting to grow and they're not getting runs on the board? Are there any other typical symptoms they're going to be that's going on? It's kind of like give people listening to this a heads up as to what's going on in their business or their life. They're going, yeah, I could do with some of this.
Absolutely. So the top three that I usually come across are they're constantly strategy hopping or tactic hopping, meaning they go from this platform to this tool to this advice to that tactic, thinking that's going to solve their problem. They are making money, but it's just constant struggle, constant hustling, and they don't know how to get it to a place where it's just predictable and there's consistency there. And they are creating offer after offer, like they create an online course that's really not selling at the level they wanted, and then they go do a group workshop. So they have all these different offers, but none of them are really selling at the level that they're hoping.
Right. So they're kind of spluttering along, hoping that the next marketing guru has the answer, and very often they don't. So
Exactly.
that's me speaking as a marketing person, by the way. But I 100%, that's my observation as well. As so many people tell us, is that they spend so much money on so many things and they don't have a lot to show for it. So big symptom right there. They're going to try stuff. You've just mentioned that they're trying a lot of stuff. What are some of the most common things that your clients have tried that were just never going to work before they find your solution?
So again, the top three things that is happening there is either they're chasing money instead of impact, right? They've gotten so caught up in a day-to-day of running their business that they lost sight of the impact that they're capable of making. The second issue is they're following generic marketing tactic that is not in line with who they are, their values, and their beliefs. And the third thing is they just don't know how to clearly communicate or convey their message in a way that lets their audience know what they bring into the table. So a combination of those three things is usually the culprit here.
Give me a quick summary of them again, if you would. I think there's so much gold in there. Number one was, quick summary.
The number one is they're chasing money instead of impact. Number two, they're following generic marketing advice that's not meant for them. And number three, they're not able to convey their message clearly.
And that's a massive one, because if the message isn't conveyed clearly, it just sounds like blah, blah, blah in the minds of the marketplace. So it's not getting cut through. And because it's not getting cut through, there's snowball's chance in hell of actually motivating someone to do something. So foundational, isn't it? And yet so many are chasing the next squirrel, but haven't got that foundation in place. Trying to mixing my metaphors there. So, folks, that's wisdom that's come from observation of what's happening in the marketplace. So, we're running a little checklist, a little slide all over what you're doing and seeing if any of those boxes get ticked. And the good news is that if you do have those symptoms and you are making those mistakes, help is at hand. Let's get on to the help side of things. Question 5, 2.25 minutes left. What would you say would be like a top tip that you could offer folks listening to this? It's not going to solve the whole problem, but it might take them a step in the right direction.
Absolutely. So if you are after that consistency and be able to scale your business with one-to-many offers, because that's what I love to add to any business, is to pilot it, to create like a minimal viable product version of it and create a marketing engine around it that actually helps you sell it, instead of wasting a lot of time creating something that it's not going to sell or you're not sure if it's going to sell.
Right. Yeah. So dip the toe in the water. Pilot product, market the heck out of it, figure out what works and what doesn't work. Great idea. Question 6, one valuable free resource. Where can people go to find out more about what we've been talking about?
So I actually have a roadmap that I walk people through. It's a free training and it's on my website. They can get their hands on, they can watch this training. If they go to elinatoli.com/presell, it takes you right into that training.
So elinatoli.com/presell. I'm on the page right now. Presell your online course and get paid to create it. You don't have to spend months or years, which some people do, planning, scripting, filming, editing, and all that other mayhem to monetize your expert online subtexters and then find it doesn't work. There's plenty of people have done. Thank you for that. elinatoli.com/presell. Go get it, folks. Question 7, Ellie, what's the one question I should have asked you but didn't? 30 seconds left.
Absolutely. So if you remember, I said like this third symptom that a lot of people have is they don't know how to convey their message, is because they don't really spend the time to uncover who they are and make sure they bring that into the table. And that, to me, is the glue that holds everything together, right? If you really go deep and find that out, you can actually, not fall into following this generic marketing advice
Love
and
that.
make sure that everything that you're doing is lined up. Did I go on to?
So it's aligned with your values, your personality, your ethics, your beliefs, your gift to the world. Eli, refreshing, absolutely refreshing and very valuable. Thanks so much for your time and your insights.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.